And good morning everyone. Pasensya wala akong introduction music. Hindi pala naka-on yung naka-audio. Anyways, we'll start anyways. It's already 8:18. That's 3 minutes past our schedule, but it's okay. Today is a very beautiful day. Si PSEI nag-doji na naman. Ayan. So, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So, I always consider that as a good sign kasi nasa support naman tayo, nasa support area naman tayo. So, we'll talk about the stock. We'll talk about PSEI today. Most especially sa SONA ni President Duterte. How will it be affecting the market? Also, pag-usapan natin si CPG because I shouted out CPG yesterday. Meron silang mga gandang developments in the company. I'm strongly recommending CPG, but we'll discuss why in a while. But first, good morning to everyone and especially to my very beautiful daughter. Good morning, Laika. Yan. So I'm gonna be reading your greetings andito. Yan. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika from Joel Igares. Number one, lagi to si Joel Igares. Good morning, Joel. Rex Hardinero, good morning din. Asus Zenfone, somehow your message was retracted. I think that was a spam. Ayan, so Team Anora, Maing Buntag, sir, good morning din. Mark Tapang, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Carlos Haino. Good morning. Kamusta si ISM? Si ISM naman nag-bounce sa support, so that's still good though. That's a good sign to buy more. If you wanna follow the recommendations that I have, we're in ISM as speculation, right? We are trusting Dennis Uy and Display, right? And other investors. If other investors are getting in, man, they saw something. They know something that ISM we don't know. ISM is presenting them something that got them to invest in the company. So that's something very good. I always consider that very good. That's why I'm recommending ISM also. But if you need to cut loss in this, just cut your losses, right? Si ISM, I'm recommending that as a speculative play, and that's gambling. So when you're gambling, I consider these things as gambling kasi hindi pa natin alam talaga yung catalyst eh. But yeah, if you're gambling, don't gamble your entire portfolio. Maliit lang ilagay nyo. Yung kaya nyo lang i-gamble for that kind of play, right? So, konting ingat lang kay ISM, but kakabounce niya lang. So, that's okay. Bull and Bear, good morning. Jeff Asis, good morning, sir. ALI, CEB, and TBGI. Yes, si CEB nasa uptrend line niya. Let's talk about the others. I'm gonna be writing them down. Yan. Back to regular schedule naman tayo ngayon. Hindi na ako busy ngayon. So, yon. Hipster Tripster, good morning. Joanna Tanael. Let me just make sure everything is working fine. Yan, so very good. Joanna Tanael. Right, lakihan ko kaya ito yung chat ito para makita ng mga tao. Anyways, nobody is. Wala namang tao dyan eh. So, yan. Hipster Dipster, good morning, Sir Lloyd, Joanna, Vul, VLL, IRC, IDC, and so nga pala, good, enjoy your earnings. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay IRC and Vulcan, right? Vulcan, I've not been recommending Vulcan, pero si IRC, I made a special episode 1 of the Daily Grind. I did specifically say IRC is good to get into. So, good job sa mga pumasok, right? IRC did a very big win yesterday, and also including Vulcan, right? I've been si Vulcan kasi kind of speculative yung play, so hindi ko talaga gaano ni-recommend yan, especially nasa taas na. But IRC, I did. And congratulations to those who were into IRC and Vulcan. And IRC pinasukan ko, si Vulcan hindi. Right. But anyways, yeah, either way, good job pa rin sa inyo, guys. We'll talk about those later on. Joanna, ayan, pag-usapan natin yan. Mark Cortez, good morning, Sir Lloyd, and to your family. Thanks for recommending CPG kahapon. You're welcome. Yeah, we'll talk about CPG today. I'm still recommending it kasi napakamura pa rin ni CPG. And man, the fundamentals and the investors are coming in kay CPG, so you should be considering CPG already while it's very low. Right, so, but we'll talk more about that in a while. Team Anora, sir, palihog niya sa Vita ug MRC, sir. Thanks. You're welcome. Let's write that down. This is from the request is from Tim Anora yan. Ratchet, good morning nga pala, guys. Before continue, please, yung mga kakabasok lang, please share the video. Let's inspire more Filipinos to get into stock market, and if they see that there are programs like this, they will be inspired to join in. Marami kasing Pilipino na takot sa stock market because they don't know what they're doing, and let's face it, it's true. If you open an online account, you're on your own. So let's share this video so that they will know that there are programs like this who will which is willing to guide them and in their stock market journey. And para mas maraming Pilipino sa stock market, the better. And mas maraming mas maganda para sa atin. The more investors, the better. And Ivan Hauxian, good morning, Sir Lloyd. SSI and FES, SSI and PHES. Let's write that down. SSI did a good bounce yesterday. FES is still okay so far. Napakalapit niya pa rin sa support, but it's still somehow it's breaking the support on the bearish market. So let's see. Let's talk about that in a while. That's from Ivan. Asan na ako? Yan. Ratchet, we talked about that already. Asan na ako? Ratchet, Coach SSI and PPG, ABG then, right? So SSI, ABG, and PPG. So sorry, let me copy that. Yan. Emmanuel Saricos, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then, Giovan, Maing Buntag, Zar, Ethel, Narciso, Maing Buntag, Sir Lloyd, DNL. DNL is in my list. ALI, MPI yan. Sabi ko sa inyo kahapon si MPI is good and it's starting to slowly go up, but I'll write that down. And JFC, sir, dagan salamat, right? Let's write these things down, right? MPI, Ali, JFC, right? We'll talk about them. Frogs on the loose, morning. Manuel Trinio, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Date po malis September 11 po ngayon. O nga pala, no? September 11. Bakit 15 nakalagay dyan? Wrong, ano. Yan, I'm gonna be editing that. Yan, so save. Changes are saved na. Thank you for that. Uni Nani. Alright. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. ABG as well. Si ABG naman. Let's talk about ABG. Right. Let me just open this really quick. ABG. PSE. Ayan. So, let me continue. Addison, good morning. Aris Pineda, good morning, Sir Lloyd from Singapore. Yan, good morning sa inyo mga kapatid nating OFWs who are in Singapore right now. Adrian Beleca, good morning, Sir Lloyd. BCOR, ATN, Costco, MRC, BDO. Right, so let's talk about these things. Yan, si BCOR ang tindi ng busan kahapon eh. Wasn't expecting that behind the catalyst na ang ganda ng mga investments nila. They bought 7-Eleven sa the 7-Eleven chain sa Malaysia. So that's a very big purchase. Somehow bumababa pa rin ang presyo kay BCOR. So anytime soon for me, BCOR is good to get into. Kaso nga lang nagbebentahan ng mga tao. So let's wait. Let's see. Right. Alam ko maganda yung BCOR eh. May ginagawa yung mga jockeys dyan eh. Mark Tapang, musta po si Vita? Good morning. And let's talk about Vita also. Sulat ko yan. I think nasulat na si Vita. Yun. Diyan na si Vita. Mona Amakna, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And to your daughter, Laika, good morning. Arnold Medic, good morning, Idol. Good morning din. Eliezer Lorin, may binili naman si Dennis Uys na restaurant. Read yesterday. I haven't read that, Eliezer. Please send me a message later on. Let me give me the link para mabasa ko mamaya while trading. Glenn Espiritu, Sir RWM. Let's write that RWM. Yeah, Resorts World. RWM is okay naman eh. Kaso hindi pumapasok yung investors. May malaking investor na pumasok at 5 pesos. So was that early this year. So, yan, RWM's doing okay naman. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Zion Miguel. ABA and TBGI. Si ABA starting to consolidate. So, yan, let's talk about that. ABA and TBGI. TBGI, andyan naman na. Right. Michael De Sagun, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And good morning then, Erwin Acidillo pala, sorry. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. MRC, and MRC, FNI, ATN po. So, let's write down MRC, FNI. Yan. Nasulat na si MRC. Si MRC, guys, I don't have to look at the chart. MRC, MRC, iba pala iniisip ko si IRC pala, nakakalito itong dalawang to. Si MRC still doing good, yan. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, just buy on the dips. Pag nagdi-dip yan, that's when you enter. Meron naman tayo nakikita na uptrend line dyan. So, we'll talk about that in a while. Ouch. Yan. Asan na ako? Nawala ako. Yan. That was from Erwin Acidillo. Right. Ral Joseph Sakluti. Good morning, Sir. Ferro po. Ayan, let's talk about Ferro. Very good question. Carlos Haino, good morning, sir. Top picks for today. Ayan, ilagay ko yung top picks ko ha. Ilagay ko sa comments. But yeah, you can always check my top picks sa website before the program at around 8 o'clock. Ina-upload ko lagi yan. So, you can go to the website, financialfreedom101.co. Ayan, hindi .com, .co lang. And then go to the Daily Grind tab. Makikita ninyo doon yung recommendations ko every day before the program starts. Right? Eisenbert Ochanko, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ISM and MRC po. Yeah, nasa lista yan. Carla, Galicia, good morning, Sir. DMC and FB. Let's write that down. DMC and FB. Kasi DMC, andyan pa rin naman yan sa main list ko. Hindi ko lang sinusulat because I really have to shrink the picks down to a handful lang, mga as much as possible. Yung top 10 ko lang ilalagay ko kasi masyadong marami para hindi masyadong magulo. So it's very challenging for me kasi maraming magandang mga positions and I'm a position trader kaya may bias ako sa positions talaga. Now, sir, from Michelle Desagon, very good question. Let's talk about now. Raimundo Moya, maayong buntags, sir. Sell na po ba kay IRC, Sir Lloyd? Yes, definitely. So you sell half already. Remember this, guys, whenever everyone is already what do you call this? Celebrating, you look to sell, right? You're already celebrating because you're already earning, right? Dapat binibenta nyo ang kalahati na kay IRC, because that's already an exaggerated movement. We're expecting retracements anytime soon. So, para hindi naman masayang earnings nyo, you just sell half already, cash out on that. Let the other half ride. Baka umakyat we don't know really, diba? So, let at least the other half, kung umakyat pa man, you're still in the trade. Pag mag-retrace naman, that's okay. You just buy more on the bounce pagkatapos niya mag-pull back, right? So, IRC, definitely sell half already. Chips GB buy. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. MRC po, may chance pa tumaas. Thanks. MRC, Chips, iba naman yung play natin dyan MRC, we are banking on the possibility na sila yung magiging backdoor ni PTNT. Somehow we're seeing bad news kay PTNT. Let's check about the development. Pero yeah, MRC, will talk about that in a while again. Asan ako? 21. Good morning, sir. Okay po ba yung long term si IRC? Yes, definitely. Good naman long term si IRC. Any thoughts po about APC and ISM? Let's talk about APC. Yan. And ISM, we'll talk about ISM in a while kasi nasa top pick ko naman yan. Yan. Mary Lane, SMPH po. Yan. O nga pala, guys, again, please share the video. That's the only thing I wanna request from you guys. I hope I have earned that. Yan. So, please share the video. Mary Land Portales, SMPH po, sir. Yes, SMPH. I'll write that down. Right. SMPH has been doing good bounces lately. Emmanuel Trino, Vita and Food. Vita and Food. Tinanggal ko na si Food sa list ko Kaso nga hindi ko na kamusta kapon. I wasn't able to trade yesterday, so hinayaan ko lang ang mga positions ko. I lost 3,000 sa public port ko. Sa main port ko, mas malaki. But anyways, it's okay. I have positions for long term naman doon Yung mga blue chips kasi naapektahan masyado Argel Mendoza, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Or BDO po. Thanks. BDO, we already wrote that down. And BDO still in my pick kasi anyways, long term naman yan. Napakaganda na ng presyo ni BDO. That is poised to bounce anytime soon. Just wait for the bounce. Jose Tamundong, good morning, Maestro Lloyd. God bless you always. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping us, OFW. Happy to help, Jose Tamundong. Right. DMW and JFC. DMW and JFC is in my list today. Yan, yung dalawang yan. Even DMC is in my list pala. Right. DMW. Is DMW in my list? Di dapat DMC to. Dapat si DMW dito. But I'm gonna write down DMW. Naguluhan lang ako. Dapat si DMW nasa list ko Antonio Resos. Kala ko Antonio Trillanes Nagulat ako. Right. Antonio Resos video. I think that will be part of the SONA later about kay Trillanes kasi it's been affecting our economy. Yung mga destabilization ng mga ganyan. That scares off investors kaya I really hate these kinds of dramas. Right, Antonio Resos, Emmanuel Saricos, B-Core, Sir Lloyd. So B-Core, and we'll write that down. Saan na ako? Ellie Flores, good morning. EW please. EW nag 52-week low si EW Hi sir, ATN please from K-drama. Right, we'll talk about that. Gray Pagalan, good morning sir. MRC po. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Nasa lista na rin yan. Good morning Sir Lloyd. BDO and MRC sir, please. Lapit kaya ako sa microphone para hindi masyado masakit yung lalamunan ko. Pwede ko hinaan ang boses ko, di ba? Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. BDO and MRC, please. BDO and MRC. Right. Let's write that down. Andyan na yun sa lista. So don't worry about that. That was from Gray Pagalan. Melissa Sasiban. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. BDO and MRC, please. Yan na nga pala. STV Trader. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Now, STI and BCOR. Si STI hindi pa natin nasusulat. So, kamustahin natin si STI and let's see if okay na bang bumili kay STI. Right. Adonis Herodias. Maing buntag, Sir Lloyd. How about BCOR? Bagsak kaayo. Yes, bagsak is BCOR. We weren't expecting that kind of dive, but yeah, BCOR is a trading position, so dapat nakapag-cut loss tayo dyan. I hope nakapag-cut loss ka, Adonis. Maryland Portales, sir. Opinions po ba sa BDO and Byte? Hindi na ako nakakabasa, right? We'll talk about that, Maryland. Benjamin Ignacio, good morning. Belenchita Katubig, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Please, food please and BCOR yan. Si food and BCOR, let's talk about that. Sir ALI, SMPH, mukhang gigising si RLC. Gigising paki-vibe po si ALI, SMPH. Okay na ba pasukan? Right, let's talk about that. I'll write down RLC also. Right, the list is still okay. We'll officially start a discussion around nearing 8:40. It's 8:34, guys. Right, para mabasa ko lang as many requests as possible. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Bloom, one of your reco. Ano po target price natin? And BDO, okay po ba? Ibay. Si Bloom naman, just ride the wave if ever umakyat man siya. Don't really know where to buy, but usually at resistances. But let's talk about this. JR naman has a request, ANI, ICT, MRP, SSI, LR. It's MRP, dapat binebenta nyo na yan kasi magdidelist na si MRP, so they're gonna be buying the stocks. Yan, dapat benta nyo na yan. Unless you wanna get the higher price, okay lang naman kung gusto nyo. Kayo na ang mag-process with MRP if ever that happens. Pwede naman yan. But yeah, with MRP gone, most probably si PLC ang magiging backdoor na nila. So yeah, I will recommend yan. If napansin nyo, umakyat din si PLC kahapon. Because that's the possible scenario na mangyayari now that MRP is getting out. But MRP and PLC are doing good with their numbers lately. So that's something to look at. LR, but sulat natin yung mga request mo. JR pa rin. Tapos na pala. Nadoble ko pagsulat. Right, so next one is Randy Dane Catalma. Good morning, Sir Lloyd or MRC po. Nandiyan naman sa recommendations ko yan. Ratchet, good morning. Green report ko after your online workshop. Yan. Speaking about workshop, good, congratulations, Ratchet. If you wanna join my workshop, meron akong workshop this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Yes, guys, my workshop will help you. I tell you, if you're a newbie and you're struggling in trading, join my workshop. It will be a very good investment. Napakamura lang, hindi siya mahal. It's win-win situation for me and you. Don't take my word for it. Be like Ratchet and those who are in my testimonials, yan yung mga sinasabi ng mga students ko. Just go to my testimonials sa Facebook page ko, Financial Freedom 101, and go to the ratings. Andun yung mga sinasabi ng mga students. So if you are still struggling in trading, just let me know if you want to join the workshop. And Manila, si Manila, October 20, andyan ako. Alright, October 20. Right, and Bacolod, I'll be announcing about Bacolod also. That should be on the around 10 to 15 October 10 to 15 na dates. Andyan lang. Nakalimutan ko. Hindi ko pa kasi nahihirapan ako maghanap ng location. I'm talking to someone from Bacolod already and he's helping me look for a location. So thank you so much. I'll be announcing the Bacolod this week. Right? So October 20 naman, Manila, I'll be there live. Teach you the same system that I have. I am teaching the students. And just go to the Billionaires Club na top post on my announcement doon about the October 20 event. If you want to join that, instead, click nyo lang yung link doon. Yeah. Good job, Ratchet. You're welcome. It's not really just about the workshop ang nagpa-green support ko. It's really, majority of it is you. It's you who invested in the workshop and it's you who's handling your report. Right? Ay napaka-konti lang ng tinuro ko sa inyo actually. The biggest teacher sa inyo will be your experience and how you handle your emotions. And I teach that in the workshop. Kaya gumagaling na yung mga yan. At SG Morales, good morning po Sir Lloyd. BD on ATN po Sir, please. Thanks. Yan, BD on ATN, we'll write that down already. Z Guard Cabarubias. And good morning Sir Lloyd. MBT and JGS. And MBT. I'll write that down. MBT and JGS. I'll try to get as many stocks as I can na mga request nyo sa chart. So, yan. Hindi ko mapapromise na mabasa ko ito lahat ha. Michelle Desagun, good morning for Solod. Sinaw naman yan, nakasulat na natin yan. Erwin Ibanez, more power to you. Hello, thank you so much. Right. Annie, Lynn, CEI, sir, yan si CEI. Right, let's talk about CEI. Kamustahin natin. PLC po, please, from Erwin Ibanez. Let's talk about PLC. At umiinit na sa room ko, hindi ko na naman na-turn on yung electric fan ko. Yun ko yan mamaya before we start. Alvinson Roque, good morning Sir Lloyd, good morning then. Addison, Dennis Uybay, share on Conti's restaurant. Uy, kaso lang si Conti's, hindi ko alam eh. Si Conti's ba is, I don't think Conti's is under someone, may backdoor yan ba yan sa PSE. I'll read about that, let's see. Right, si Dennis Uybay shares of Conti's restaurant. I don't know saan nila ilalagay yan. Right, Annalyn, AGI sir. Let's talk about AGI kasi nagre-retrace si AGI lately. Blues Lover, good morning sir. May cell signal na ba kay URC? Yan, last ni URC, di ba? That's one of my biggest recommendations before. I've been forcing you guys to, in fact, forcing you to get in URC already at 112 pa. Right, so yan, ang laki na ng earnings nyo. Right, so let's see. Daanan natin yan mamaya. So let's talk about URC later. And IDC Prim, please. Si IDC Prim. Yan. So puno na lista ko. So last two na lang. That's from Josephine. Ron Villanueva. PNB po sir. May buntag. I think PNB is already in the list. Not yet. PNB is a buy for me. I've placed that in my recommendations. Kaso lang nagre-retrace, but yeah, it's still okay for me. Sulat ko pa rin for Ron. Jan Angelo Echano. Alright, good morning Sir Lloyd. Your insights for kay DD, TBGI and ATN. Uy, very good si DD. Hindi natin natanong. Alright, so now puno na yung list. We're gonna be starting with our discussion officially. Timing 8:40 already, but before that, little disturbance lang kasi I need to turn on my electric fan kasi ang init na ng kwarto ko. Alright. So yeah, sorry about that. I know you can see an aircon sa background but hindi ko ino-on yan pag umaga. Nagtitipid pa rin ako kahit papano. Right, electric fan ako tuwing umaga. Pag gabi lang yung aircon ko. Right, anyways, saan ako? Let's go to our charts. Let me share my screen. Yan. Bakit si MRC na una? Dapat si PSEI. Let's talk about PSEI first. So we are now at, I just zoom in para makita nyo talaga yung numbers. Kasi meron tayong problema may nagko-comment kasi na hindi nila makita yung figures. So I tried to zoom in and wow, the numbers are bigger now. So I think that's much better pag ganito, right? We want to thank 2Trade Asia. Yan, 2Trade Asia. If you're still looking for a good broker para pasukan ang PSE, check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. They are fast, reliable, and they have a very good mobile app which will allow you to trade anytime, anywhere, on the go. So, kahit nasa labas kayo or nasa office at madadalan yung phone nyo, pwede kayo mag-trading doon. Right, so check out 2tradeasia.com. Right, saan ako? Yan, PSEI, we are at support levels right here. After PSEI broke the MA20, nag-sideways na siya. And this is what I'm talking about. Every time the movement breaks MA20, that means that usually na-change yung direction from an uptrend to a sideways trend. So we are now sideways. We have a resistance here and we have a new support here. And so far, so good. The support has been holding on to that. This was expected. We were discussing about PSEI. We were hoping that it will break out, but yan, hindi talaga nakapag-break out. And it did do a retrace. Yan, yung sinasabi ko. Whenever it's at resistance at pag nahihirapan na yan, just sell half and then let the other half ride. Ayan. So, yan yung
Yun yung purpose talaga, no? And now we are at support. Nagbabounce na naman sa support tayo. So that's a good sign for PSEI. So hopefully PSEI is gonna be recovering soon, right? I think it will, but I can't be sure. But with the SONA, usually historically naman pag nagso-SONA si President Duterte, umaangat naman yung market because doon niya nilalabas yung lahat ng mga good news yan. And yung mga travels niya with sa Israel, right, ang dami niyang maraming good news niya na yan nadala for sure. So I think that's gonna help the market. So the SONA for me will be helping the market. So sana lang wala nang any other ang hirap kasi sa Pilipinas ngayon is maraming mga antagonist, maraming kontrabida. Sana mawala na yon para wala ng drama at hindi na bumagsak ang market. Tayo naghihirap pag nagdadrama ang bakit hindi nila magtulungan, di ba? So, yan, hopefully wala nang drama but we can't avoid that, so we have to be really just be on the skeptic side. So, but right now, being a skeptic on this kind of position, ito dito 7597, it's you're on the positive side na kasi we are at the support. Dito, mahirap yon kasi nasa resistance tayo. Now, PSEI, I think, is gonna be recovering soon. So, stay invested, pero we're not out of the woods. Stay light. We're still in trouble at this position. So, stay light lang. Huwag masyadong ipasok lahat ng pera na hawak ninyo, especially sa blue chips, right? Huwag muna sa blue chips because the market is still going down. There are blue chips out there which are good to get into. We'll be discussing that in a while. So, yan. Stay light. Don't go, iwas muna tayo sa blue chips. Speaking of iwas sa blue chips, edi, lagay nyo sa CPG. Yan. Let's talk about CPG. CPG. Remember, I've been calling out CPG dito pa lang. Asa lang bumagsak. Yan. And then, right now, nung bumaba siya at 425, meron na tayong mga catalyst na lumalabas. Number one catalyst was this right here, 1 billion deal with a tech company. This is an Israeli company, I believe. Right. So, yan, this is one of the this is one of the catalyst kay CPG, right? They're getting into the tech industry. Marami namang marami namang what do you call this? Marami namang income ang source of income ang andito naman si Trillanes sa gilid. Right, very disturbing. Right. Anyways, asan ako? CPG has many source of income. Right, number one is their real estate and then their tourism projects. That's one of their biggest project. I shouted out CPG yesterday kasi yung tourism project nila already has a go according to my source who I trust. Wala pang disclosure about that. Itong disclosure pa lang na ito na 1 billion deal is already very big. Right? What more if lumabas pa yung tourism na nila sa Palawan, tourism news nila sa Palawan, ang laki ng project nila sa Palawan. I tell you guys, wala pa nga lang, hindi pa lumalabas yung official news about that. But check out, you can Google CPG and Palawan, makikita nyo yan, ang laki ng project nila dyan. So, I'm recommending CPG because this company is still very cheap. The fundamentals are getting better, right? Second quarter, positive. First quarter, positive. So, fundamentals are getting better and the company is still very cheap as of the moment. Right? That's why I'm recommending CPG. Mag-ipon na kayo. 440, 435 is okay. The best entry point is around 420. Yan. But I doubt if papasok pa yan sa ganyang presyo. So, get in. Overall, it's still very cheap. So, overall, napakaganda pa rin ng pwesto na yan. Huwag kayong manghihinayang sa pagpasok sa company na yan. That is one of my recommendations. But then again, you can always cut loss below 420 if you need to pag bumagsak pa yan. Because I am not assuring anything on these entries. I'm just recommending CPG because of these developments kay CPG. These are very good developments right now. Yung last na yung last na mga news niya hindi gaanong umakyat, but with the with this big catalysts coming, I think it will propel CPG up considering that it's still very cheap as of the moment. So I think CPG is good and is a good company to get into, and I'm recommending a buy for it, right? Buy on dips as much as possible, but overall napakaganda pa naman. You can consider this as a confirmation yesterday. So pwede nyo pa rin pasukin yan si CPG. Right, mag-alat na kayo ng pera dyan. Right, this is the Warren Buffett technique. Yung fundamentals and then the price is still cheap. So, yan. Asa na ako? So, CPG. And let's go to my list. So, yung top picks ko, buy on dips is CPG number 1. Next up is MRC. I've already explained this to you, but a little recap why I'm recommending MRC is because, yan, pa-doji-doji lang. But yeah, the situation kasi, the possible scenario kay MRC, this becomes the backdoor of PTNT. Either that or it doesn't become the backdoor kasi makakatuloy talaga si PTNT. If ever PTNT comes in, I doubt magbebenta yung mga holders ni PTNT because it will be very strong. So if ever they'll be selling it, napakamahal nila ibebenta yan. So your option, the option of the people will be with MRC na lang. And yun, aakyat si MRC most probably because of that. But that's just a scenario. That's not an assurance. So I'm betting on that scenario. So this is a betting game. Even getting into PTNT is a betting game. Kasi hindi naman tayo sure si PTNT magiging third telco talaga diba? So everything is bet as of the moment. I will always tell you guys, if you're betting, don't bet your entire port. Never go all in. Only risk an amount you're willing to risk. 30,000, 50,000, depende sa inyo. Para sa akin, malaki na yung 30,000 or 50,000, di ba? So, depende. Kung mayaman naman kayo, lagay nyo 100,000, but never go all in. Only bet an amount you're willing to bet for MRC. Yeah, this is a speculative play. ISM naman, I can call this a speculative play, but I am basing this on the movements of the investors. Si Dennis Uy pumasok kay ISM. Excuse me. And a Singapore company bought 30% of ISM. These investors, guys, will not get in a company. They will not put their money in a company if they don't know what's going to happen in the company. They know there's something with ISM. That's why they went in, or they can contribute something. They have good plans, and I trust them. You can check out Dennis Ui's track record, and that should tell you how he handles the company. So I am betting on that move of the investors. Sasama ako sa kanila. Right? That's why I'm getting into ISM. Hindi pa natin alam ano. But the numbers, if you're looking at the numbers also, negative 132 yan for the second quarter. Yes, I understand that. It's a big negative. Hindi pa kasi nagre-reflect yung pera nila. Once the money is cashed out, lalabas na yung pera na nakuha nila from the investors, then these numbers are gonna be rocketing up. That should propel the stock up. That's why pag magbangko na kayo ng ISM, tawag dyan magbangko, mag-ipon, or magbodega, yun yung term. Magbodega na kayo ng ISM, and ISM now is dipping. So these are the best entries natin for bodega. So just wait for the green one. Pag nag-green yan, that's a confirmation of a support. Pwede kayo mag-add on those positions. So may hindi pa nakapasok, this is the best entry points for you guys. So ISM is still a buy on dips for me because of that. It's speculative, so don't go in yet with don't go all in. Yun yung ibig ko sabihin. PHA naman, yan. Si PHA has been retracing for 2 days and it's reaching the MA20. Yan. Saan natin iniintay yung isang stock is at MA20, right? You know already why I love MA20. It's nearing MA20, so you buy on dips. Buy nyo ulit pag narating na yung MA20 and it bounces. That's our entry point kay PHA. Yun yung sinasabi ko, wag nyo hahabulin because your opportunity will come and it's coming right now, right? Papalapit na siya sa MA20. So, our opportunity is will come anytime soon. So, just add more if ever you're into PHA and nag-sell half kayo dito sa taas. Good job sa mga pumasok. I did shout it out PHA at this price right here. So, good job. And then, we are now going to buy more. So, hindi pa nakapasok, that is your entry point right there. So, patience lang talaga. This is what I am telling you. Never chase missed opportunities kasi your entry point will always come, right? This is why I love MA20. Pakita ko sa inyo si TBGI. Look at that. Where is it? Bouncing at MA20. Napakaraming stocks na naggagalaw sa MA20. There were people who are asking me, Sir Lloyd, ano yung mga moving average na ginagamit mo? I only use MA20. At least meron lang akong solid basis na isa. Kasi ang hirap sa maraming MAs uy, nag-fail sa MA9. Mag-intay ako sa MA20, MA15, MA50, yung mga ganun. So, napakagulo na. I just wait for it at MA20 as much as possible. And look at that. When it broke MA20, nag-change na yung direction ng stock, di ba? Look at this, MA20, bounce, MA20, broke MA20, and it changed its direction. So, a little lesson about technical analysis. That's why I love MA20. Right, next up sa mga picks ko is OR. Umaakyat pa rin si OR. The fundamentals of this company is getting better and better. So maganda si OR pasukan while mura pa siya. Right, we have a trend line right here. Medyo mataas na siya. So buy on dips lang pa rin ang recommendations ko kay OR. It's still okay for me si OR. Napakaganda ng fundamentals. Marami pang coming na news kay OR, guys. So hold on to your horses kay OR. Buy on dips yan. So next up, yun, picks ko. Number 1 sa pick ko ngayon si DMW. I did shout this out sa chat room yesterday when it was just 1% pa lang ang gain niya. And it closed the day with 2.65%. So okay pa rin, di ba? So DMW, number 1 sa pick ko because we are at support area right here. Support area. That's the support area. And look at this, guys. The RSI Choo-Choo. Ang dami kasing pangalan sa RSI ng mga convergence cheat sheet. So, nahirapan ako dyan. So, RSI right here at this support is here. And now, at this support, look at that. Support is going sideways, but RSI is going up. So, this is a good sign for DMW. Pa-sideways na support. Let me open up my cheat sheet sa tawag nito sa RSI cheat sheet ko. Ayun, hindi ko kasi maalala yung alright, so where is it eto dito. We are at the bullish sheet, right? Sa bullish side, you can see this, the support is going up and we have a bounce. That's our entry point. But if the support is going sideways and then paakyat ang RSI, that is an exaggerated bullish divergence. Kaya chuchu lang tinatawag ko sa hirap i-memorize sa mga yan. But then again, this is it. This is the pattern we're looking for RSI. I trust this cheat sheet. I've used this so much and it's been working for me. So yan, sideways ang support. RSI is going up. So, it's a buy for me. That's a confirmation right there. And plus, baba ko lang si RSI, guys, ha. And plus, this is an engulfing pattern. One of my favorite patterns sa Bollinger Band. Last Bollinger Band trigger is here. And we have an engulfing pattern. So, most probably, this downtrend is done. And it's not yet risky. 2% lang inakyat niya from the support. So, it's still not yet too late to get in DMW. One of my top picks today, si DMW. So, DMW is a buy for me, right? Just cut loss below that support kasi hindi naman assurance yan. That doesn't work all the time. So just in case it fails, then just get out. Eject lang. But I don't think it's gonna be going down further. Napakamura na yun for DMW. It's a very good company right there. So BDO naman, si BDO, I'm still recommending BDO. And bumagsak siya ng konti kahapon, but it did recover right away. So we are still holding on to this support right here, but BDO right now is very cheap. So if you want to get in BDO, get in as an investor. This is a good entry point for BDO. You might want to wait for one confirmation if you are a conservative type of investor. Antay ka na isang green. If not, I already want to get in this. If in case it goes down any further na significant pa talagang bagsak, then I'm just gonna buy more kay BDO. Don't worry about BDO. Right, so BDO still on my picks. GT Cap naman. GT Cap, why is it still here? Ayan, nag-green na si GT Cap. I recommended this yesterday. Ayan, I'm still recommending it because this is just a confirmation. Swerte natin is maliit lang galaw ni GT Cap yesterday, just 2.13%. So, it's still not yet too late to get in GT Cap. Ayan, kaya nga pala rin recommend si GT Cap. So, GT Cap is good, right? We have a stabilization right here. That's a confirmation of a support for GT Cap. So, GT Cap is okay for me already. NRCP. Next up is NRCP. Ayun, nag-doji from this bottom right here. And look at that. Where is it bouncing? At MA20, di ba? Nagbabounce sa MA20. This yellow line is the MA20. Moving average 20. So, nag-bounce sa MA20 and it closed on a doji. That's already starting to trigger the upper band for me. So, pwede nang pwestuhan yan si NRCP. That's a positive sign for NRCP. Next up is DMC. DMC, and so both in DMC and DMW nga pala is in my list. Look at that. Where is it bouncing? At MA20, and it bounced at MA20 again. I'm recommending it because maliit pa rin ang risk natin if you get in there. The MA20 is around 4.6% away. Right. So, at least sinabi ko kahapon, I still remember this, discussing this yesterday. Kay DMC, ang gagawin nyo is you try to bargain. And look at that. You had a sale pa rin at 12.17. Umabot pa siya ng 12.17, 12.18, 12.9. If gusto niyo humabol kay DMC, try to bargain again at around 12.40. Yan, pwede niyo ma-bargain yan dyan. Hopefully, it's a bounce already at that area when you enter. So, yeah. DMC is still in my list. Napakaliit pa rin ng risk ni DMC. It's still on an uptrend. JFC. I'm recommending JFC today. Even on a red day yesterday, JFC still held on. We're still well on that uptrend line right there. So, it's still okay to buy JFC. Price action-wise, yung buying, look at these three price action. Dito ang buying, pataas ang buying, pataas ang buying. So, that's still good for me. So, JFC is still a buy. We're still on the uptrend line. If ever gusto mo i-trade ito, you can always cut loss dito below, but I just recommend to buy more on the next reversal. And then, this is the bounce that I am expecting. So, dyan ako nag-buy more actually for JFC. I did shout that out sa chat room. Nga pala guys, sa chat room, and guys, chat room, if you haven't joined the chat room yet, this is a very good chat room for you guys. Download Discord, and on the video description sa live natin, merong Discord dyan na link. Click on the link and you'll be able to join this chat room. This is the main chat room. This is where people share ideas. Napakaganda ng chat room nito. Walang hyper, most especially for newbies. If you're looking for a healthy community dito sa chat room na ito, this will be good for you. Meron na ditong guides, daily recommendations ko is andito, pinapost nila yan. We have books right here available if you're looking for books. Nagsishare ng mga tao dito ng mga books nila. There are charting discussions here, especially for newbies. The good traders here share their ideas on in trades because I'm not online all the time. So the other people, other good traders here share charting discussions also. So if you're a newbie, this will be a good help for you. You can go to Paul, motivational quotes, dinagdag nila yan. PSA daily updates, at one of the most important part of the chat room is while you're chatting with everyone and trading, etong PSA daily updates is always updated with the latest disclosures tulad nito Asia Best. This came out 8:09 kanina. Yan. So, at least updated kayo lagi. Nagno-notify yan pag may lumalabas na mga disclosures. So, this will be a very helpful chat room for you. And the best part is this is free. Everyone is helping for free. This is what I love about the chat room. So join the chat room if you're a newbie. Alright, asa na tayo? GFC, one of my recommendations yan. Next up is Bell. I remember recommending Bell around this day right here. Kaso nga lang bumagsak for how many days. Recommended Bell because okay naman yung earnings niya. So I thought with the price action of Bell, dito pa lang, with the price action of Bell, it's starting to go up. So this one failed, right? So but it's still okay that we bet on this engulfing pattern right here. Now, this happened kay Bell. We have another engulfing pattern, and the volume yesterday was very good kay Bell. So this is a good signal, right, for Bell. So I'm recommending Bell crease again, right? And then let's just wait for it to stabilize. You can bargain for a bit dito, but the volume yesterday should be a good signal for you. This is a very good confirmation for Bell. So pwede niyong pasukin si Bell for me, right? So the first engulfing pattern failed, but the second one, I don't think it's gonna fail anymore kasi napakamura na niyan ni Bell, right? So yan, if you notice my trading technique, I catch falling knives, right? I bet on kasi iba-iba tayo ng risk tolerance. I bet on possible bounces. Doon ako nag-entry. But because I don't go all in on my entry. Whenever I just cut my losses, hindi masakit siya. Right? Mamaya na ako magfo-full sa position na yan pag uptrend na yan. So, may iba naman, iniintay pa talaga yung uptrend before they get in. I'm not that kind of trader. But you can do that. If you're still a newbie at nagsisimula pa lang kayo, dun kayo sa kakasimula pa lang ng uptrend. That will be very good. I usually catch falling knives, and malaki yung fail rate niya, but whenever I win naman, malaki na rin yung position ko. So, nababawi naman. So, it's really up to your risk appetite. Right? So, right now, for me, Bell is already a buy. But if you want a confirmation, pag tumaas pa yan, that will be a good signal already for Bell. So, Bell is in my pick today. Alright. SCC, one of my top picks today. Time check, guys, is 9.02 in the morning. Napahaba yata yung usapan natin. Hindi ko pa nakaka-cover yung mga questions ninyo. It's already 9 o'clock. So, bibilisan ko lang ito. Asa na ako? SCC, right? We have a doji right here, but we have a support right here for SEC. SEC is undervalued, guys. Napakamura pa rin ang stock na yan. Second quarter earnings are good. First quarter earnings are good. So, the company is getting stable, right? Positive naman yung yearly income niya. Right now, it's undervalued and it's very cheap. So, SEC, right? Consider this, you can consider buying SEC already. Hopefully, hindi siya tamaan ni ngayon sa SONA, but so far, SEC okay naman yung nila. Okay, hindi lang naman sa mining yung earnings nila. So, sa power area nila, they're doing good naman. So, there you go. SEC is a buy for me after this confirmation of the support. Next up is tech. Right, tech is looking good, right? It's already doing an ascending triangle. It's poised to do a breakout right now. Remember, I recommended tech here, and then yun, umakyat na siya. But we have an ascending triangle right here. It's poised to do a breakout, si tech. So, tech, for me, is a buy. Mabilisan lang ito, ha. Huwag nyo aantayin mag-end of the day, right? Because when this breaks out, this is gonna be very big. Remember Primex, PRMX? Yan. This happened to Primex also, right? Within the day, ang laki ng galaw niya. Kung antayin mo pang end of the day, possible na huli na kayo, di ba? So, you can be aggressive in tech. Anyways, napakamura pa naman ni tech, eh. Right, so that's a very good position kay tech. That's backed up by very good numbers and very good disclosures. Second quarter plus 86%, first quarter plus 14%. Yung yearly niya nga lang did go down, but it has very good disclosures lately and very good performance this year. So this is a good position for me. Pag nag-breakout yan, you can be aggressive. Buy on the breakouts and then hold as long as it holds. Use this yellow line as your support once it breaks out. So tech is a buy for me. Wait for the breakout. P-Gold, and P-Gold, one of the undervalued stocks that we have. Very good numbers, very consistent. Plus 36 second quarter, first quarter plus 11, annual plus 5. Last year, positive lagi yan si Pure Gold. And pero pababa, right? So that gives you a picture on how consistent the company is, but the prices are going down. So this is already cheap for Pure Gold. Pure Gold is one of the undervalued stocks that we have in PSE right now. So Pure Gold, after this bounce right here, that's a good sign for Pure Gold. That's a confirmation of a bounce already for me. So napakamura pa rin yan ni Pure Gold. So that's a buy for me. Pure Gold. APX din. Sa APX, APX did show us a sign of reversal here. May engulfing tayo after the trigger. Look at the price action. Beautiful price action right there. It's forming a rounded bottom. And meron tayong confirmation. Kaso nga lang doji. But that's a confirmation of a support for me. You can check out that support already. APX has been showing us good numbers lately. And lastly is DNL sa picks ko. DNL is here. Right, DNL, hindi nawawala yan. Napakamura pa rin ni DNL. Huwag niyong sasayangin yung position na yan kay DNL. Right, so ito lang. I'm just gonna check out Poppy. Ayan, si Poppy pabagsak pa. So, stay away muna kay Poppy. It's at support level. So, anytime soon, most probably, it's gonna be bouncing. But let's just wait for the bounce kay Poppy. Bumagsak after this one right here. So, that's sad. But Poppy, I'm in Poppy for the long haul. I was able to sell at the top here. I'm just gonna use the money to buy more when it bounces. Right, so that's for Poppy. Ayan. Next up, yung mga questions niyo. It's 9:05. Bilisan ko lang ito, guys. ALI. Yan, si Ali. Yun, good price action kay Ali. So, I think if the market recovers, ALI is gonna be going up with them. But this price action right here, look at the wick, saan nagsisimula ang buying. That's a good sign. So, Ali is a buy for me. If you are an aggressive buyer, I would buy Ali already. And just buy more if ever it goes down. But yeah, Ali is good. CEB naman. CEB, look at that. CEB has been riding on this uptrend right here. So, okay pa naman si CEB pa rin. That's a buy for me. Those are two green marks right there. So, that's a signal to buy for CEB. Next up kay CEB is TBGI. Yan, si TBGI, yan, is forming a support right now. Right? Ito yung stabilization na sinasabi ko. So, let's just wait for a confirmation green. Pag nag-green yan, you can test that support already for TBGI. TBGI has a good future. It's already been backed up by ATN. So, okay na si TBGI. Laki na ng backer ni TBGI. The ATN will be able to give them a good boost. Siguro, matutulungan ni ATN yan with its projects. But then again, price action wise lang, TBGI, okay naman yung price action TBGI. It's forming a support right here. Just wait for the bounce for TBGI. Konting patience lang. Do nothing for now. Just wait for the bounce. So, Vulcan naman, shadow exaggerated yung movement na yan. Look at that right there. This is why I love MA20, guys. So, we've been talking about Vulcan. I did tell you, if you wanna get in Vulcan, this is the best entry point kay MA20, di ba? I wasn't recommending Vulcan nga lang because for me, this is too high already for a speculative move. Right? So, everything is speculative for me now pa rin kay Vulcan. So, I don't wanna recommend Vulcan still. Also, that's an exaggerated movement. Whenever this happens, look at what happens, right? So this happened again. You know what will happen? It might go sideways or it might pull back. Worse, it might do a retracement, diba? So this is a sell area already for Vulcan. So if you're in Vulcan, sell half. Wag na wag nyo hahabulin yan, please, right? This is why I love MA20. You get an idea where to wait for the stock at MA20, right there. Same with food. Yun yung nangyari kay food, diba? Look at where look at where the price is moving. Kay food umakyat sa MA20. Right now it's doing what do you call this? It's doing a sideways movement pa rin after hitting the MA20 because look at that. Bollinger Band is telling us na pa-sideways ang stock kasi paliit ng paliit. And I've been teaching you this Bollinger Bands. It is right this time na magsa-sideways ang stock. Right. So, but still we bet on those supports right there. So food is good to get into by as long as that support holds for food. My question about VLL broke MA20, so that's bad. This is why I told you always wait for it to do a breakout because if it doesn't break out, it might go down and retrace back to the support. Diba? And this is what happened to VLL. Diba? So always wait for the breakout. If you think it's gonna break out and get in, you are wrong, right? Don't trade what you think, trade what you see. And wala ka naman na nakikitang breakout, so dapat hindi ka pumasok dyan. So VLL, stay away muna. Wala pa tayong bounce, antayin natin yung bounce yung VLL. IRC. Ito si IRC. Good job sa mga pumasok. I did an episode kay IRC. Let me go to YouTube. When was that? I can't remember. Wait muna ha. Video manager. Right. Anyways, before we go, that ISM yan. No, not ISM PX goes to my PSAI. Ay, hindi dito sa Facebook yun eh. So, I'm gonna be having a hard time looking for it. So, Facebook yun. I remembered recommending IRC. Thank you for subscribing. Sino yan? Si Thunder Mall. Yan. If magsasubscribe kayo guys, babatiin kayo ng zombie. Lalabas yung pangalan niyo dyan. Thunder Mall. Yeah. ISM. I recommended ISM here. And look at that. MA20 bounces. That's why I love MA20. Ulit-ulitin ko sa inyo yan. I wanna inject that system sa inyo guys, yung MA20 na yan. Recommended ISM here at this area and it's already a big win. And again guys, these are exaggerated movements. What do you expect after exaggerated movements? Retracements, right? Antayin yung next entry nyo. It's gonna do a pullback most probably at around this area or at MA20. Then that will be your entry point for IRC. Been recommending IRC for a long time already. And those who are celebrating actually went in dito pa lang sa baba. So IRC, good job sa IRC. I don't want you to buy it anymore. Masyadong mahal na yan. Next up is IDC. Kamustahin natin si IDC. Yan, si IDC. Let's wait for the retracement ulit kay IDC. Yan yung sinasabi ko. These positions, huwag nyo habulin yan and 2 days has been going red already. So, huwag nyo habulin yung itong mga positions. Let's wait for it to do a retracement or baka mag sideways lang ito before it goes up. Let's see if it makes a support before we wanna get in. Let's wait for it to do a pattern. Actually, meron tayong possible pattern dito. This is possibly a flag pattern. Let's wait for more details. Sakit ng ilong ko, guys. I'm really sorry. Sumasakit ang ilong ko. Can't breathe properly. Asan na ako? Tugs. IDC and Tugs. Yan. I just can't remember who made these questions. But Tugs right now is doing red movement. So pababa pa si Tugs. So let's just wait for Tugs to do a recovery before we wanna get in kay Tugs. Pula pa si Tugs eh. So konti ingat lang muna. It's still triggering the Bollinger Band sa baba. So konti ingat lang. Marvin Esmero, Yan. Good morning. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe. And pag nag-subscribe kayo dyan, lalabas ang pangalan niyo dyan with a zombie. Right. Next question natin. Bilisan ko lang. It's 9:12 already. Asa na ako? Tags. Yan nga guys, ingat kay tags ha. Iwas lang muna kay tags. Let's wait for a stabilization. Si Vita naman, getting better. Ito yung sinasabi ko, you can bet on this support or you want to wait for a breakout. But Vita is starting to almost breaking its downtrend already. So anytime soon, pwede nyo na pasukin yan si Vita. You can wait on the support or wait for a breakout. Pag nag-breakout yan, that will be your entry point. That will be your secondary support pag nag-breakout si Vita. So, patience lang muna if hindi kayo nakapasok sa baba. Good job sa mga pumasok sa baba kay Vita. MRC, we discussed about that already. And AJCJ Haloyohoy, and thank you for subscribing. Isang zombie para sa'yo. MRC, SSI, and SSI did a good bounce yesterday. Very good bounce. Yeah, right there for SSI. But for me, nagsa-sideways pa naman siya. We are at resistance level, so wag nyo habulin yan. If ever man reversal na ito, just wait for the retracement before you enter. Right, the retracement, hopefully, hindi ko alam paano mag-drawing dito ng parang pencil lang. So, pasensya na. Maybe this will work. Ayun, pwede pala yung ganyan. So, right now, it's going up. But we are at resistance level. So, wait for a retracement and then a bounce and a higher low. This will be your entry point right here. Right? So, dyan yung entry nyo kasi nasa resistance na tayo. Or, if you want to, you can use a breakout strategy if you're a breakout buyer. But I hate breakouts on a bearish market. I don't like breakouts on a bearish market kasi usually it doesn't sustain. Right? So, that's why I want to wait for a retracement as much as possible. Next up for SSI. That's for SSI. Next up is FES. FES naman, still on its support area right here. This is the support line, but that's still the support area. But we're going back to an area which is support is very solid. So if ever gusto nyo pumasok kay FES, just wait for a bounce just to confirm that support area right there. So if ever naman gusto, nakapasok na kayo dito pa lang, you can always cut your losses 3% below the support. So that is around 444. So, konting ingat lang sa FES, okay? If nakapasok kay FES. But yeah, definitely FES. Look at these numbers. Second quarter, 304%. First quarter, plus 222%. Last year, plus 876%. That's why I recommended FES because the fundamentals of the company is getting better and better. Right? Habang mura pa yan, pwede nyo nang pastuhan yung FES na yan. Right? So, that's for FES. Asan ako? SSI, we talked about that already. ABG. Yan. So, ABG. Easy best. I told you, after this movement, always expect a retracement. Umangat nga siya hanggang 46. But it's now doing a retracement. Right? So, retracement and good wick right here. Maybe it's gonna bounce or maybe it's gonna go down even further. I can't be really sure. But these are, but just check out your risk right here. Use MA20 as your support. Napakalayo ng support nyo guys, okay? Even the bounce right there is 5% away. So that's still very risky for ABG as of the moment. So konting ingat lang muna kay ABG. Antayin natin yung confirmation na bounces. Alright? Huwag kayo magpapasok na aggressive kaagad, especially in these positions na medyo mahal na si ABG. Kasi wala, ang ganda ng catalyst ng ABG si Okada, sa kanila daw papasok So, I still wanna confirm that. But, yeah. Antayin nyo yung next entry nyo kay ABG. Next up, B-Core. Ayan, si B-Core. Maraming na kulong na kay B-Core, especially, sadly, sa mga humabol dito kay B-Core. Dalawang ceiling and then bagsak. So, right now, B-Core broke support. This is B-Core support right here. It was a strong support, but it failed. It failed badly. Yesterday, ang bagsak ni B-Core was negative 11%. That's an amazing buhusan. Right? So, I'll stay away for B-Core for now if I were you. So, dapat nakapag-cut loss na kayo kay B-Core. But definitely, the numbers of B-Core are okay naman. Maganda yung earnings niya. Right? So, B-Core is showing us good numbers and good catalysts lately. So, anytime soon, baka mag-bounce yan. But don't, wag kayo magpapaano sa baka, right? Just wait for confirmation talaga before you wanna test B-Core. Right? Next sa B-Core naman is, and stay away for B-Core muna. But after those kinds of movements na pabagsak na malaki, meron kang pwedeng ipera dyan. Most probably, B-Core is gonna be bouncing. Alright, we'll talk about that tomorrow. My bet for B-Core today sa mga intraday traders, Chupitero, si B-Core. Pasukin yun. Most probably, magbabounce yan ngayon. Kasi exaggerated yung pagbagsak niya. Magko-correct yan. For Chupiteros lang, let's see what will happen in B-Core. My bet is it will bounce today. Right? So, I could be wrong, but yan, I'm betting on a bounce today after exaggerated movements. Yan yung mantra ko kasi. After exaggerated movements on the downtrend, magbabounce yan. So right now, ATN is still consolidating, starting to form a support right here. So wait lang for the bounce for ATN if you wanna get in. But ATN is for long term, so if you are an investor, pwede nyo pasukin yan on a green. That's for ATN. Asan ako? Time check, it's 9:18. I'll finish as much as I can. As many as I can. Costco, we already talked about Costco yesterday, but let's cover it again today. Si Costco is forming a support. Ang sakit ng ilong ko, guys. Sorry. Really sorry. It's confirming a support right here. So, for me, Costco is okay. Just wait for the green one. Excuse me muna. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. I think sisipunin ako. But anyways, tuloy ang pagtulong, tuloy yung serbisyo publiko natin. Alright, asa na ako? Costco still confirming that support yan. Costco, guys. This is a very consistent company. If you wanna check out Costco's history, positive, has been always positive in their earnings, so that's a good sign for Costco. Napakamura ng presyo nila for Costco. You can bet on this position, definitely, si Costco. So, I just removed Costco kasi ilang araw ko na naman nare-recommend yan So, I had to cut my list shorter. But yeah, Costco is still a buy for me. Napakamura ng presyo niyan. And look at the Bollinger Band. It's very constricted. Very low risk already. So, Costco is a buy. And, asan ako? MRC, we talked about that. BDO, we talked about BDO already. RWM, yan. Si RWM, yan. Consistently above that MA20. So, RWM might go up anytime soon. I could be wrong, but this is a good position for RWM. You can use the MA20 as your support for RWM. RWM is a very good company. Look at the numbers, 498% on the second quarter. First quarter, negative siya, pero binawi naman. So, RWM is definitely still a very good company to get into. Yung mga investors ang mga pumapasok dyan. So, still a very good company. ABA Core, yan. So, let's see if this holds right here. Pag nag-confirm itong support na ito, that will be an opportunity to buy more. Remember, I did recommend ABA here. So, I think it's gonna consolidate now because Bollinger Band is starting to constrict. So, magka-consolidate muna ito, maybe at MA20, but the what do you call this? The fundamentals, lapit lang sa microphone, but the fundamentals of this company is getting better and better. Look at that, second quarter, plus 2,340%. First quarter, plus 43%. Definitely a very good company to get into. Look at the price right there. Napakamura pa ni ABA. And ABA is one of the companies out there whose fundamentals are getting better. Napakalaki ng earnings nila. Nare-retain nilang earnings. That's the important part when you read disclosures. Tignan niyo yung retained earnings. You can see ABA has been consistent in increasing their retailed earnings sa disclosures nila, and that's an indicator that the fundamentals of this company is getting better and better. So habang mura pa si ABA Core, pasukin niyo na yan. Alright, so ABA is still a buy for me. It is for long term yan, hindi yan for trading lang basta-basta. I did recommend ABA at a very high position right here, 'di ba? And yun, ang RSI niya nagbabagsak but at a high position. Look at that. That's a very healthy RSI right there. At a very high position. So ABA is still a buy, especially for investors. Next up is FNI. Bilisan ko lang guys as much as I can. It's already 9:22. FNI, Right now it's still shaky for me, but I think the support is already very solid for FNI. Price action wise, we have good buying for the past 2 days. So okay naman sa FNI yung position niya, nag-hold naman yung support. So FNI, if you wanna test out that support, yes, definitely is good. So nga lang nag-Bollinger Band trigger sa baba. So this is a bad sign for me. So konting ingat lang muna kay FNI. Let's wait for further confirmation. So stay away for FNI as of the moment. According to price action, according to technical analysis, asa na ako? Ferro. Yan, si Ferronickel. Ferronox, sorry. Ferronox, yan. MA20, holding on to that MA20, but Bollinger Band is telling him magsa-sideways yan si Ferro. So, it might do sideways. Kung magsa-sideways yan, that's good because we have a support right here. If you wanna enter Ferro, get in at this support right here for Ferro. So, that will be your entry point for Ferro at that support. So, buy as long as that support holds for Ferro. DMC, we talked about that already. FB, and si FB naman bumabagsak after these strong moves, but look at that, we're at MA20 and I think it's gonna be stabilizing according to Bollinger Bands. Pa-sideways na siya, so I guess this is the stabilization right here. So FB is something you look into as long term, right? You can enter if this happens to be a green today, pwede nyo pasukin yan, get in as an investor. If it goes down, you just buy more kay FB. FB is a very good company to invest in. So get in as an investor. Okay, now naman, ito, one of the good questions, and now, nag-Bollinger Band trigger sa baba. So that's a bad sign for now. When it started to break the support, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, it broke the support, hindi pa gaanong grabe yung selling kasi tolerable pa naman, malapit pa sa support, but when it went further down, nag-sell na lahat, kaya bumagsak ng napakalaki now yesterday. So as of the moment, iwas na muna kay now for me, right? Stay away for now. Let's wait for a bounce before you want to consider now again, right? But definitely now is a good company to look into. APC naman, yan, APC, we have good price action now. For 3 days, there's buying at a higher position, right? So, may buying tayo dito, buying dito, buying dito. So, APC, that's a good sign. Yan, this is very near support already. So, napaka-low risk na ni APC. For a company that's doing well lately, this is a good position for APC. SMPH, yan. Last 3 na lang guys, kasi 9:24 already. SMPH, konting iwas lang muna. Let's wait for it to really show us a bounce. Malapit pa naman tayo sa support. So, whenever it bounces, pwede na natin pasukin yan si SMPH. But definitely, this stock is in its uptrend. If you look at it on a different perspective, nasa uptrend naman yan. It did broke its uptrend, but antayin na lang natin yung bounce. Meron naman tayong support dito. So, SMPH, definitely something you wanna look into. Abangan nyo yung bounce kay SMPH. Food naman, we talked about food already. Use the MA20 as your entry point. EW, solid red. So, napakapangit ng movement na yun kay EW. Konting ingat lang muna. Stay away from EW. Let's wait for a bounce right there. So, STI, it broke its support, so konting ingat lang. Stay away from STI. But RSI is showing us good positions. So, pababa yung RSI, but, pababa yung support, bounces niya, yung price niya, but the RSI is going up. That's another RSI choo-choo. So, that's something you want to consider. Anytime soon, STI is gonna bounce. Abangan lang natin yung bounce. Last one lang, guys. STI RLC. Ayan. Si RLC, good solid bounce right there for RLC. Definitely good company to get into. Right, very good bounce at the uptrend line. So okay naman si RLC on its uptrend line. Kaso nga lang exaggerated yung move niya kahapon. So just wait for just try to do a bargain before you wanna get in RLC. But I'm not recommending RLC as of the moment kasi medyo mataas na siya on its uptrend. It did start to break the support. So usually that's a bad signal for me. And it broke MA20, so baka mag-sideways pa ito kasi meron tayong strong resistance dito. So RLC, you can try out this support, just try to bargain, right? Guys, it's 9:26 already. Today the market, konting ingat lang sa market, okay? Still stay light, wag mag-go all in. And yun, those are my recommendations today. I'll see you again tomorrow. If you want to join the workshop this weekend, it's a Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Send me a message if you want to join that. Thank you so much for participating today. It's 9:27, so bilisan na natin. Last 3 minutes, you can prepare for the market. As always, see you tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Bye-bye.
Oh.